How you doing, everybody? Just another update, whatever. As you can see, making a little progress, but let me tell you, this thing is fighting me tooth and nail. I'm just gonna go through a few things here, tell you what's been going on, what's not working, and blah blah blah. I picked up these here, these little screws you see for the retaining rings. You know, you go out, it's like 25 bucks for the package of those little screws, and when you try to put them in the older buckets, they just run right through the holes because I guess, they're worn out. That's understandable, so I was like, yeah, whatever. So I used them on one of my new buckets, and they don't even fit. I'm like, what the hell? No matter what you try to get or do, the bolts don't fit, the fasteners don't, nothing lines up. I don't know. Some days I just feel like this is just not gonna work. I don't know, that's the way I felt yesterday, and today the same way. I'm still waiting for parts. The one headlight bucket didn't get here yet, so, and then I'm looking around scrounging for whatever I can find to fit to make these parts go together. It's just like nothing's lining up, the bolt's not working, blah blah. Yesterday with the shifter, I'm not quite done with that. What I had to do, not what I really would have liked to done, but I had to, because I couldn't get it to fit on the hump and get it down to the floor. The problem is the shifter was hitting that hump. So I tried a lot of different ways, and the only way I could get to do it was to take a piece out of here, to get the movement that I needed for that. So after I cut that piece, it dropped down to where I need it, and then over the weekend when the wife's here, I'm gonna fasten it to the floor, but I need somebody to hold it down in place while I set it up, So I'm still working on that. A lot of guys try to tell me to raise this up somehow, but if I had done that, first of all, you wouldn't be able to fasten it to the floor, and secondly, the console, when you put it in, it's raised up in the air. It's not even sitting on the floor. So I don't know, I did the best I could with it. I got a windshield here. This is an old one though. I'm getting a new one next week. The reason I got it up in the air in the front is I had to bleed the brakes, so we did that. I got the swap meet coming the end of this week down at Englishtown. That's a big one, so I'm gonna go down here and get some more parts and things. A lot of electrical problems with this car. I don't know why they tore everything out like they did. So it's fighting me hard with the electric. I got a question maybe one of you guys can help me with. In the house I have a one-wire alternator, okay? It runs just to the battery. So I would like to take this out of here, okay? As you can see, it's got this buggered up wiring going to it, and I don't know what else this controls. You know what I'm saying? If I was to just, take this out and use the one-wire alternator. And in addition to that, my one neighbor said that I could get rid of that voltage regulator if I use that other alternator. So I'm not quite sure what to do with that. If anybody would know, I'd appreciate it. And as far as the hang on a second, I got a fellow stopping in here. I'll have to cut this together later. All right, take it easy, guys.